Yo, what's going on? Yeah, so I just want to make a quick update because I recorded last live stream and it didn't go through. So we first started off with the basics, the blueprint. I got this list from Sohaib, something something, but it wouldn't let me fit all the his username, so it was like Sohaib something, HAIB. Um, and then I don't like the time seals. It was cool, but I want to try something else, so I added 3 jar greeds. And also, hold on, what did his list have? He didn't have another. He didn't have a chaos sorcerer, so I took those 3 out. I put a chaos. I put what did I put? Okay, so these were, yeah, definitely 3 jar greeds. Oh no, they already have jar greeds. Okay, sorry. Chaos sorcerer. Um, what did I put? Metamorphosis. Tsukiyomi creature swap. Um, so now those 3 slots, I'm like, well, let's go to 1.10 here. So I took out the creature swap. Because I got the inspiration from Nova's deck. And then I was like, all right, let's update it a little bit. Let's go to 1.2. Took out the MST. Added 2 Reapers. And so far, I think this is the best, like, solid foundation deck thus far. Although I haven't tested out extensively. I've been testing out tons of just different variations of this whole thing. Um, and then 1.3 was like, all right, let's take out the Trenchel. That's like the 3rd card that we could actually cut out. But I don't know. I feel naked when I don't have Trenchel, or like if I set this and they just and if I don't have goats, they just Noble and cross out. So you just feel a little naked, and I just don't really feel safe that way. I'd rather have just a little backup. Um, the MST is cut because like most things are chainable, and the other thing is that um, I don't really care if I absorb something. I'm just gonna attack. Cool, waste your resources. I'm saving the chaos sorcerers, the snatch, and the BLS most times, and so everything else is just like attack, attack, attack. Um, and so those are like the main ones. This one's a little just like a shit one. It's like just like a some ideas I'm brewing up. I would love to use enemy controllers, creature swap, and brain control. Um, yeah, brain control is free because you just attack and then sack for that, but sometimes it could be a dead draw if you don't draw the Thunder Dragon first. Anyways, so this was originally Nova's version, and I tested it out, and it was really a long ass game. I didn't because of the spies. The reason why I don't play spies and what I noticed was like, man, they were just too clunky. Like you could set it and like, oh yeah, and there was no Dekoichi, so I didn't like. It felt so slow. Um, you could set it, and then if it goes through, your scapegoats is not chainable because you have 2 on the field. Um, so yeah, I didn't like that. Chaos Sorcerer, I didn't find an issue with just playing. Oh, actually, I did. I was like, I had 3 cards left, and I was like, all right, I can't wait to top deck the Chaos Sorcerer. Never came through. I don't care if it's dead hand. It's just the card's way too important to just play one, in my opinion. Um, and the Raikeki breaks, they did get value, but I just don't like them. I just like having these 5 drawing cards, these 3 simple, and that's that, and just everything else. Like I'd rather have Dekoichis. So I made my hybrid version. I was like, well, and this is essentially chaos number 2 here. This is what this is what I ended up having. I was like, all right, I'll take what I like from my previous chaos control, and then made some adjustments to that, and then no, so Nova 2 and Nova 1.2 is basically the same. Besides, like, I had to update the side deck a little bit. Yeah, and I'm missing a side deck card. But anyways, they're basically the same. You just took out an MST for, you know, the Reaper. Nova number 3 says, well, I'm going to take out the Torrential because most of the times you don't use it. Well, there you go. But that assumes you have a pretty good hand. You have, you know, but I still like Torrential. It's just a safe card. Feel safe with. And the newest version is, all right, fine. Let's all right, you cut the Torrential, but you have some room now. A more balanced mix. All right, they nobleman this, they nobleman that. Well, they can't nobleman the Spirit Reaper or that. Against Chaos, their outs is a Chaos Sorcerer. What's that card? Night Assailant. All right, go ahead, waste those. You know, and then Raigeki Break. Cool. Cause like you still have to answer for these. You know. And so, like, if you waste your resources, I'm just gonna Metamorphosis and try to do something. All right, you Raigeki Break, cool. So, 1.4, or sorry, 1.2 and Nova number 4 is like what I'm really thinking about right now. I really have to clean this up though, because I don't need Nova 2 and 3. They're the same as this essentially. But yeah, this was Yada's list. I don't like 2 Metamorphosis, 2 Scapegoats. It's just, I love 3-3 lineup. Even though this is nice though. The Night Assailants are, I do like drawing them, you know. You just set them, alright, you nobleman, fine. So that, I do sometimes miss it, but sometimes, like, I didn't ever find myself needing it. But if you want in a balanced approach to put everything in, I think this is a pretty good list. Although I would take out the Raigeki Breaks for and the MST for and the book for 3 Jargreeds. Oh yeah, no, you can take this out. So I think I did point Yada number 2. I was like, okay, there we go. We have this. I essentially just made it the same as number 4. Is that what I just came to the conclusion of? Basically. I'm missing what? What am I missing? Nova number 4. Oh, Nova number 4 plays 3 Magician of Faith. That's like the MVP card when I was playing this like new version. I'm a believer of 3 Magician of Faith. It's too good. It's way too good. So this is pretty balanced. Same thing as number 4. Yeah. And not much else. This is the current lineup. This, like, 2 of these can go. I just don't know. Like, I guess I could just keep Chaos Control number 1 as the OG, or this one, compared to this one, and then just Nova everything. So I just like delete. But I do like this. This is mine, boy. So yeah, those are the updates.